Imogen Poots, first of all, wow, what an actress you are. Do you miss stage work?
Do I miss it? Well, I do stage work,
Well,
so
I know.
I don't miss it like a long lost friend, but yeah, I love doing theater as well as all these different mediums.
Mm. And I got to congratulate you on Outer Range. It is such a brilliantly written show. It's intriguing. It's got all the elements in it of a great sci-fi series, but it's also a Western. It's got so many different angles. Was that attractive to you when you joined the cast?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd always wanted to do a Western, and I loved watching them. And there's such a sort of um, mystical, lyrical sense to the American West, the myth of it and all that. So I was always really enchanted by it. And then the sci-fi element's awesome. I mean, parallel universes and the unknown and all that. It's really up my alley. So it was a great combo.
And what's lovely about the series is that it's not about just one thing. You have family drama, you've got inner relationship dramas, you've got all kinds of things going on, and these writers must be an incredible group of brilliant geniuses.
Yeah, well, our creator Brian Watkins really set the scene for that, and he's such an incredible mind and person. And then it was great revisiting it with Charles Murray at the helm. He's also an incredible creative mind and collaborator, and it was really wonderful to sort of hunker down and try and breathe some oxygen into Autumn's arc as a character. And Charles is a very, yeah, he was very open and wanted input. And I think it was really great to feel that creative freedom too.
Talk to me a little bit about Autumn herself. I mean, how much of her is you, and how much of you is her?
Well, I guess there's always a blend. I said something when I was younger once, which has haunted me, which I don't agree with anymore, where I was like, I never personalize anything. But of course, it's completely, it has to come from within and your unconscious and your conscious self and all these things. So I'm sure there's a Venn diagram in there somewhere, just hopefully not too much of a pronounced one, because she's a little on the erratic side.
And as audiences are discovering Outer Range, what do you think they're taking away from watching it?
I mean, for me, the question about, parallel universes is so interesting. And how your past and past of your ancestors, or past of the land, how all of these things are so charged. I think that's a really fun thing to meditate on, and I actually find it quite reassuring as well. So I hope that they kind of lean into that and identity. I certainly feel as I've gotten older, the question of identity can be very, very spiritual and very linked to things that came a long way before you and what has informed the way you are.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what touches the audience too, is that, there's just something weird about, thinking that there's another you out there, maybe.
Right. Or sort of, yeah, that and also kind of that your actions do have consequences. And yeah, what your sense of person has been compiled from, you have no idea. It's pretty.
Would you want to hop into the director's seat sometime and direct an episode or two?
I would love to direct one day. I think it's really intriguing to me, and there are certain stories I think about, which is exciting, and I think it would have to be a story or an idea that had such a prehensile grasp on you just had to do it. And so many actors are directing now. It's really, really inspiring and cool.
Well, I want to thank you for your time this morning. You are certainly one of my favorite actresses. I'm not blowing smoke. I mean, I just think that you're just, you understand how to really put on the skin of a character, and I want to compliment you on that. You disappear into roles, and that's such a wonderful talent.
Oh, thanks. That really means a lot to me. Thank you so, so much.
And I hope I made up for the mispronunciation of the.
You're fine. It's like 1 out of 10, people get it. And I've heard worse. It can go south. So It's
Imogen,
good.
thank you so much, and I appreciate it.
Take care.
Bye bye.